Okay, so it's similar process again, using the point of my knife, driving it in, turn my knife around, drive it in. Now I need to come up a little bit, drive it in, under there, drive it in, move it down a little bit, so I'm effectively cutting the grain in two places, once there and once there. And then all I'd start doing is just hollowing it out between the two and digging it out. I have to keep reinforcing these cuts. Doesn't matter if it ends up being slightly wider than what you need it. You probably have to carve it slightly wider anyway, because it'd be difficult to make it really as small as you need it. And when you get close to one of the sides, turn the knife around and cut away from it instead. And you just keep doing that, taking the bits out. Another one. We have an intruder. Hello, intruder. Who are you? Kaz is a bit territorial. So right, interruption over. You can see how I'm slowly digging this out here. Like that, put the knife in, give it a wiggle, give it a bit of a lever. Now as this goes deeper, you just have to start wiggling the knife and twisting like this to get the fibres out. It's a bit fiddly, but eventually you will wear them away enough to get through. I'm going to keep tearing them off and leaving them out very gently. Don't put too much pressure because it's easy to split these sides off. So we're slowly digging our way through. So you get to a point when the tip of your knife will come through, like that. And you just drag it down, start to cut the slot, like that. Do the same on the other side. Just keep carving through, and you eventually pop through the wood. And then you can turn it round and carve into that side. I always carve it a little deeper than I need to, then I can carve off these top bits there where I may have got some marks, so it just looks nice and neat. It's easy to do. Now it's got quite deep in. So I'm just making another piece now that will fit in there, like that. That's a nice tight fit. It doesn't have to be ridiculously tight, you can just hear it creaking because it was nice and tight, but that will go over the top of the blade and hold it in place. Okay, so I've got my crook knife in, the blade in, put the piece of wood on top. Oh, got that the wrong way around. There we go. I want to show you very briefly how I lash this in place. I take a bite in some paracord and I place it there. And I have this loose tail out here, and then I have this bit, and this bit I'll start to wrap around and around, and I'll pull it real tight like this, keeping that there, and I'll go around and around all the way down. And then when I finally get to the end, I'll pass the end of the paracord through there, like so. And then I'll take this tail and I'll pull it. And it will pull that, and that whole knot will come underneath all this wrapping here, and it'll be nice and tight. But obviously I'm going to do a much quicker job than that. It's just very quick and untidy, just to show you how it's done. Be really careful of that cutting blade when you're doing this. It's almost worth wrapping it in a bit of sticky tape so you don't hurt yourself. Place that through there, pull it down neatly, get this end, and this bit can be quite tough. That's quite tough to pull through there, because that's really tight, so I've got a little trick to get around that problem. So I've always got this piece of cordage on the end of my axe handle, is because I can't get enough grip on this short piece of paracord. So pull that round tight, and I've lashed it onto there, and put my knee on here, and I can pull up and make that really tight. So that's pulled that in now, really strong. I don't think that's ever going to come undone. So there we go. I'll put just a bit more poundage on it. There we go. The knot has now gone underneath there. So that's really tightly wrapped. So I pulled out here, attached it to my axe so I can get lots of purchase on it. And give it a good hard pull there and there. Be careful this hand doesn't slip off onto the cutting edge. So I'm doing a lot of pulling with that as well. There we go. That's really tight. Okay, so that's nicely lashed up. All that remains is to cut off the loose ends, and you're left with a nice knot-free grip. Here, there's no knots, nothing to see, and it's incredibly tight. So I'll just tidy that up. So that's the great thing about this design of crook knife blade, is that it can be rehandled in the field when you're away from your workshop and your workshop tools. So all you need is a knife really, and a bit of paracord. So there we go. Done. Do you want to tell them something for me? Go and tell them that Dale runs one-to-one knife making courses. Yes, he does, in Worcestershire. Yes, visit the website, which is www.britishbushcraftschool.co.uk. Yes, that's it. And they can make a bushcraft knife like this one here, which I made. That's my own knife. Or you can come up with your own design, or use some of the designs that I've played with around over the years, something like this. Or if you just want to buy a knife direct and you don't want to go through the process of making your own one, then there's a link on my website to a guy in the New Forest called Richard Guy Gibbons who sells them and makes them for me. So there we go. Thanks, time to go, isn't it? Are we ready? Are you ready? Come on then. Good girl. You're going to have a mad moment. You're going to have a mad moment then. Are you? Yes. You can kick at the ground and everything. What? It's not taken that long. Be careful. Put these away. Nice and safe. I'm not throwing this for you to catch. What, you want to catch all my hard work and you want me to throw it for you? The dangerous end. Yes, you could choose that end, but that end's dangerous, so we can't use that. No, I'm sorry. No. Disappointed you are. But look, I'll throw you that. There. Would that do? Would that do? Go on then.